Like what made you get on stereo and start like streaming and shit on
I
there?
was just gonna ask him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I've always kind of wanted to start a podcast. It was gonna be like mostly rooted in hip hop, and it was gonna be like a video podcast or whatever. And but I had like given it up, like the idea, logistics, finding like the right group of people that I wanted at the table. It was a thing. And then I was moving around a lot for work, so it was just hard to make happen the way that I wanted to make happen. And I see this ad on fucking Facebook about stereo, like podcasting and fucking great quality. I was like, well, let me hop on this app and see if I can actually talk to people, you know? And yeah, I got on stereo October 6th of last year.
Mm.
But I didn't take shit serious. I was just having conversations, random conversations with people that you just go through with the stereo roulette game with and shit.
Yeah.
Since October to now, has it? Have you seen like a real jump in people on stereo, or does it still seem like an app that really just hasn't found its footing yet?
It has it has grown a lot. I actually think when they started adding the capability for 5 hosts that it went down a little bit. Because like everyone on stereo, like most people, just love to talk. So as far as like having a solid listener base, whereas like before when it was just 2 people max, it was better because like you had an audience, you had people. It was easier to have an audience. Now if you want an audience, you just gotta dedicate, like you just gotta find people who are dedicated to fucking hearing you blab, you know what I'm saying? um versus stereo, like pushing people to hear you blab, and then if they like you then they stick around. But
Are you meaning like because you have, three, four, five people, there's more people talking, so more people are going to just be intrigued with more talking in general, like a quantity over quality kind of thing?
right, like I've seen people with a collective, like as panel goes, like with a collective of over 100,000 followers on stereo, and still like they can't get like now they're pulling in like 30 listeners or some shit,
Jesus.
because everybody else is busy talking and not listening. But stereo is
Oh,
great
okay.
now
I get what you're saying. So the
for like, no, go
I
ahead.
get what you're no, I get what you're saying because more people are able to join a show. People that used to be listeners are now talkers.
Right, or you had
Okay.
to be super selective of when, like, stereo. I don't know when you guys actually joined the platform, but stereo used to have a contest and they used to give out money and to like top people with the top listeners, and people used to like network, and well, I'll have a show from 7 to 8, and you just come listen to me, and from 8 to 9 when you go on, I'll come listen to you, and that way we both get a piece of the pot. Versus but since they went away with that, then you just got people who, like, through that you built a rapport with a bunch of people, and now you just have like listeners slash friends. It's a great platform though. Like if you use it as a studio, like a lot of stereo only creators such as myself would do, then it's good, as long as you're not like having a show or anything.